Dr. Deere, I have the honor to report that the members of the graduating class, the Board of Trustees, the staff, faculty, and alumni of Rockland Community College and our special guests are present to participate in the 63rd commencement exercises of Rockland Community College of the State University of New York.
Distinguished guests, I am Dr. Katie Lynch, Officer in charge of Academic Affairs. On behalf of today's graduates, the faculty, staff, and alumni of Rockland Community College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 commencement exercises. Please direct your attention to the U.S. flag display at the rear of the stage as we begin our celebration with the singing of the national anthem performed by Jordan Tarek. That's right. After the anthem, I ask that you remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by our Student Board of Trustees member, Rafaelene Frias Sanchez.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Gentlemen, remove your caps. Everyone, please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Jordan and Rafaelene. Please be seated. We will now hear remarks from U.S. Congressman Mike Lawler, representing the 17th District of the State of New York, followed by the Chairman of Rockland Community College's Board of Trustees, Mr. Martin Wortendijk.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, esteemed faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of Rockland Community College. I am honored to stand before you today to mark this significant moment in your lives, your graduation day. Throughout your journey at Rockland Community College, you have been driven by an unwavering commitment to learn, to grow, and to succeed. You have shown that you possess the talent, the drive, the creativity, and the resilience necessary to excel in whatever path you choose to tread in the future. Today is not just about the conclusion of one chapter, but about the exciting commencement of another. RCC has long been a beacon of educational opportunities for those in Rockland County and beyond. And this school has equipped each and every one of you with the skills, the knowledge, and experience necessary to make your own mark in the world. It's not just the degrees and certificates we all celebrate today, but also the character, the values, and sense of community that you have cultivated during your time here. Amongst you, you have international students, veterans, adults who have decided to pursue their educational dreams, and those who have seized the chance to better their lives through education. Many of you will soon be transferring to four-year colleges. Others will be stepping into the professional world, armed with the knowledge and skills honed here at RCC. You are the engineers, the teachers, the accountants, the writers, the athletes, the historians, and yes, maybe even some of you, the politicians of tomorrow. But remember something. These titles do not define you. Instead, they underline what we know in our hearts to be true. You have the abilities and the opportunities to make a difference in a world that longs for leadership from a new generation. Your families, your friends, the distinguished faculty here at RCC with their outstanding support system have all guided you to this point. They have challenged you, inspired you, and pushed you to greater and greater heights. And all of you have risen to these challenges in the classroom, during internships, or jobs off campus, and on online courses. And you have proved your mettle in extracurricular activities, shown your prowess in the arts, in athletics, in clubs, and community service. You have embodied the spirit of the Fighting Hawks, demonstrating grit, determination, and teamwork as you have arrived to this point. As you stand on the precipice of a new beginning, remember the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. To believe your own thought, to believe what is true for you in your private heart, is true for all. That is genius. Let your core values and beliefs guide you and be the change you wish to see in the world, never compromising on your convictions. Looking out, I see a diverse crowd. We respect that diversity. We embrace that diversity. But as you move forward in your careers, also respect diversity of thought. Think for yourself. Engage in honest and forthright debate and discussion. And respect those who have a difference of opinion. Work to find compromise. Work to find commonality. In your hands, you hold the keys to life. You have the chance to make a difference. Be it teaching a child how to read, housing the homeless or feeding the hungry, developing new medical technologies, maybe even helping cure cancer. Each action that you take can and will contribute to the betterment of society. Your actions and decisions will inspire future generations, shaping a world that values diversity, that believes in unity, and needs compassionate leadership. In the words of former President Ronald Reagan, there are no constraints on the human mind, no walls around the human spirit, no barriers to our progress except those that we ourselves erect. You are the only ones that can limit your success. Be not confined by the walls of doubt or fear, but march forward with the confidence and determination instilled in you here at RCC and at home. As you leave the halls of RCC, remember that you are the bearers of a rich legacy of knowledge and community. Embrace the responsibilities that come with your new titles. Make the most of the opportunities that lie ahead. And always strive to serve a cause greater than your own self-interest. To you, the graduates of RCC, the world awaits your contributions. So take the first step forward in your own rendezvous with destiny. Go forth and make a difference, forge history, and more importantly, make your dreams a reality as you build a better world for all of us. Thank you, God bless you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Michael Lawler, for coming to honor our graduates on this very special day. Good afternoon, graduates. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 63rd commencement exercises at Rockland Community College. As trustees, we are excited each and every year to recognize the accomplishments of our students. Many of you have had to overcome great challenges to reach this point. In addition to this, navigating family and work responsibilities. It is these moments that will make you stronger and more prepared for many years to come. I know that I speak for my fellow board members when I tell you that we could not be more proud to call you Rockland Community College graduates. With that, I would like to recognize my fellow trustees. Will the trustees please stand when I call your names? Please hold your applause till the end. Mr. Joseph Rand, Board Vice Chairman. Mr. Grant Valentine, Community Outreach Liaison. Ms. Lynn Helowitz. Ms. Latanya Watkins. Ms. Elena Yeager. Ms. Rafaelina Frias Sanchez is our student trustee, and absent today are Ms. Ileana Eckert, Ms. Susan Ramos, and Ms. Mary Ellen Dykstra Denellen. Congratulations to all you students from the Board of Trustees. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Lawler, and thank you, Mr. Wortendijk. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Student Government President, Michelle Milhan Caivano, to welcome our student speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Lynch. Greetings, dear distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and my fellow peers of the class of 2023. It has been a pleasure serving you as your SGA president for the last year. Today, I have the honor of presenting the student speaker for the class of 2023, Mr. Dominic D'Amico.
Good morning, faculty, staff, families, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the class of 2023. It is great to be here with all of you on our graduation day. We made it. This is it. I'm sure there are some people out there who are still not fully awake this morning, while others are just counting down the seconds until I stop talking. Don't worry, I will only be up here for an hour. I'd first like to thank the leaders at RCC for continuously keeping the college a diverse, welcoming place where we can get a quality education. Thank you to the public safety officers who work each and every day to keep the RCC campus safe and make themselves available if we were to ever need anything. Lastly, I'd like to thank the professors. If it weren't for your tireless dedication to us, we would have never gotten here today. I would specifically like to thank Christopher Flatley, Nicole Hanneberg, Clifford Ader, and last but not least, thank you, Jeanette. Looking back, college has been a unique experience. Whether you started out as a freshman right out of high school, transferred here from a different school, or went back to learn something new. Even as we sit here, unified by our caps and gowns, the roads that brought us here could not be any more different. I lost my place. Some of us have kids. Some of us have family members who rely on us. Some of us work long hours on top of our studies. Whatever the case may be, there is no denying what we have accomplished is no small feat. Balancing your professional, personal, and academic lives isn't easy, and yet you still made it. You all understand the amount of hard work and dedication it took to get to where you are right now. When you look back and see the steps that led us all here, you might be asking yourself some of the following questions. Where will I go? What will I do next? What will my story be? Does Lightning McQueen have car insurance or life insurance? Well, nobody can answer those questions except for yourself. I can offer some advice. This is free advice, but I do take tips via PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. My first piece of advice is from my grandfather when I was still in high school. When you go out into the world, find a job that makes you happy. It doesn't matter how much money that job pays, the money will come. As long as you find a job that makes you happy, you will never work a day in your life. My personal advice is, don't take the gift of life for granted. Or as Tony Stark famously said, no amount of money can ever buy a second of time. So I encourage each one of you, not just to do something that makes you happy, like working your dream job, running your own business, or something else entirely, but taking advantage, but to love and cherish your family, neighbors, friends, and even that weird cat lady down the street. Taking advantage of the joys of life and the knowledge we've gained here is like having a car that's powered by your dreams that can take you anywhere. So go out and change the world. Let's take one last look in the rearview mirror, not just at the experiences that helped get us here, but at the experiences that hurt us along the way. For if it weren't for the pain and sorrow, we would have never been pushed to rise up from seemingly unbeatable odds. This allowed us to become better and stronger than we ever could have imagined. Finally, let's say a special thank you to our loved ones who cheered us on in the good times and comforted us in the bad. I'm going to quote Mr. Rogers on this one, as I think he said it best. From the time you were very little, you have had people who have smiled you into smiling, people who have talked you into talking, sung you into singing, and loved you into loving. Let's just take some time to think of those extra special people. Some of them may be right here. Some may be far away. And some may even be in heaven. No matter where they are, deep down, you know they have always wanted what was best for you. They have cared about you beyond measure and have encouraged you to be true to the best within you. To the class of 2023, be true to yourselves, live your lives with integrity, and do what makes you happy. Congratulations!
Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Dominic. It is such a privilege to celebrate with you and our other graduates today, class of 2023. What you have accomplished is deeply inspirational, and you should be so proud. In the 12 years that I have been teaching and working here, you, our students, have taught me so much about determination and resilience, about passion and hope. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce our keynote speaker today. Dr. Susan Deere knows from personal experience just how impactful and transformative a community college education can be. She grew up in Greenwood Lake, and after graduating from Monroe Woodbury High School, she matriculated at Orange Community College in 1969, the first person in her family to attend college. After graduating, Dr. Deere attended SUNY Brockport and later received her master's degree in the biophysical focus of human movement from East Stroudsburg University, as well as her doctorate in leadership in higher education from Capella University. She taught at Orange Community College for 25 years, where she also served as a department chair, a union president, the men and women's athletic director, and an associate vice president of the health professions. Dr. Deere was hired by RCC in 2008 as the Dean of Instruction. She was named Provost in 2013 and Officer in Charge in 2022. Dr. Deere was awarded the Catalyst Leadership Award by the American Council of Education as the New York State Outstanding Woman Leader in Higher Education in 2016. And on a personal note, Dr. Deere has been an incredible mentor to me, just as you have had incredible mentors while you have been at Rockland Community College. Please join me in celebrating Dr. Deere, who has devoted her career to the community college mission.
Thank you, Dr. Lynch. Good afternoon, Rockland Community College. This is a beautiful day for our graduates, their families, faculty and staff, and all that are joining us to mark the transformational occasion in the lives of our students. Graduates, you have dedicated yourself to personal and professional growth during your time at RCC. We are proud of you and excited for you as you move on to your next institution or go directly into the world of work with an increased opportunity for a successful and fulfilling life. I would like to take this opportunity to also thank our veterans. For any veterans here with us today, please stand to be recognized. You have honorably served your nation with great distinction, and we can never say it enough. Thank you for serving. Later in our program, I will have the honor to officially confer the degree that each of you has worked so hard to achieve. I have always believed that the best way to say goodbye is to say thank you. Please make sure you take the time to thank your instructors who have poured their energy into your preparing for the next step in your journey. Your parents and loved ones who have made sacrifices to ensure that you could pursue your dreams and who take great pride in your success. Let's hear it for the families. And finally, your fellow RCC classmates who have worked alongside you the past several years and who have helped make your experience here worthwhile and joyful. Our mission at Rockland Community College is to provide you with purpose-driven educational opportunities that will allow you to positively transform yourselves and your communities. Through all parts of RCC, from the classroom to the library to the tutoring center to volunteering and beyond, we have tried to provide you with the opportunities that will allow you to understand yourselves, one another, and the world around you. I hope you will take what you have learned at RCC to positively impact the world. We are honored that we could spend these years with you, and we are thankful that we could spend this afternoon with you today to celebrate what you mean to this institution and to us. So congratulations. That wasn't my keynote. Before I begin that, I'm happy to introduce you to the administrators, faculty, and supporters of RCC that you have not already met. I think maybe some you have. Joining us on the platform today, please stand as I call your name. Dr. Katie Lynch, Officer in Charge of Academic Affairs. Dr. Beth Coyle, Vice President of Operations. Dr. Dan Dobell, Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Bart Gratian, Vice President of EMSA, which is Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. Gary Holman, Chief Information Officer. Susan Leiden, Vice President of Institutional Advancement. Kevin Stump, Vice President of Economic Mobility and Workforce Innovation. Dr. Virginia Melendez, Executive Director of Strategic Initiatives. Melissa Roy, JD, Director of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Chief Diversity Officer. And our deans, Dr. George Repick, Dr. Maureen Kronig, Dr. Melanie Ree, Dr. John Leandre, and Dr. Fred Herbst. And our Board of Trustees with us today, Marty Wartendijk, Chair, Joseph Rand, Vice Chair, Lynn Hillowitz, Grant Valentine, our Community Outreach Liaison, Latanya Watkins, Ilana Yeager, and Raffaellini Frias Sanchez, our Student Trustee. Also, our distinguished Professor, Patty Maloney Titland, can we hear that again? President of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Jeff McClain, and Mike Lawler, our U.S. representative, who was here and had to leave. We thank him. I would also be remiss if I didn't thank our Foundation board members who could not be with us today. The Foundation provides financial support through scholarships for our students, some of which are graduating today because of their generosity. Eric Dranoff was the chair of the RCC Foundation Board and passed away suddenly and unexpectedly in April. He was more than a vibrant member of the RCC community. His kindness, leadership, dedication, and generosity of time and expert guidance permanently uplifted RCC as an institution and positively impacted countless members of our community. Eric cared deeply about RCC students and worked hard to make sure that they had the means to stay in school and graduate. As a member of the Foundation Board for more than 15 years, he was a key force in providing hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarship money to RCC when it needed. To honor Eric, the RCC Foundation established a scholarship in his name, the Eric Dranoff Scholarship, a scholarship of hope and light. And through the generosity of our community and so many people who loved and cherished Eric, we have raised more than $25,000 in his name. Many students will be able to walk across the stage at commencement for years to come because of his gift. I'd ask that you join me in a moment of silence to honor this incredible man who brought so much light and hope to RCC and to the world. Thank you. God bless you, Eric. We are very excited to honor students, faculty, and staff who have been recognized by the State University of New York for their exemplary service. For those present today, when I call your name, please stand where you are to be recognized. The SUNY Chancellor's Award winners include Excellence in Professional Service to Patty Copes, Director of Academic Initiatives and Program Development. And Excellence in Classified Service, Parvin Ansari, Senior Clerk, School of Arts, Education, Humanities, and Social Science. Student Excellence, Raffaellini Frias Sanchez, Student Trustee and Business Administrative student graduating today. We would also like to recognize Milan Palus, graduate in the Liberal Arts and Science and Humanities and Social Sciences in August of 2022. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of this year's Chancellor's Award. I'm honored to be this year's keynote speaker. I wanted to let you know that I will not be long-winded, as I know you've been sitting here for a long time, and I know that you're anxious to celebrate this day with friends and family, and this is your day. I wanted to again congratulate you, though, for your great accomplishments. Congratulations to those of you who are veterans, and again, thank you for your service. For those of you who are single moms or dads, for those of you who have had to work long, hard hours in order to support yourself or your loved ones. You have endured what we call life happening. And every day, while still finding the time, the desire, and the drive, you completed your degree or credential. You should be very, very proud of yourselves, as we are also very proud of you. And I'm sure that all the people in the stands are equally, if not more, proud of you. I wanted to leave you with something that I thought you could take with you. And I thought long and hard, and I decided that I was going to tell you a little bit of a story. Many years ago, I was sitting where you are today. I was a first-generation student, so no one in my family knew how to help me navigate college, like many of you. But I made it, just like you, with help from my classmates, my friends, my instructors, my support staff, and administrators. Don't get me wrong, my parents were supportive and very proud of me, even though they really didn't know what I did and they didn't understand firsthand what it took to be successful in college. So I relied heavily on my campus family. When the time came, I was sitting where you are now, and I was so happy that I was literally wanting to jump out of my skin. Yet I was so very sad. And I was sad that I was leaving my campus family. How would I make it 6 hours away from home? How would I make it 6 hours away at SUNY Brockport by myself amongst 10,000 students? I felt safe and comfortable, and now was venturing into the unknown. I felt like I owned Orange Community College my second year there. I had a great second family, great friends, great athletic achievements, all of which heightened my confidence in myself. I even mastered the skill of which teachers to take and which to stay away from, based on my learning style, of course. As I sat in your seat, I wondered if I could or would start all over again. By the way, all of this applies to those of you sitting there who are not just going immediately into the workforce, or are not just going to transfer, but are going into the workforce and not transferring to a four-year school. Because it's still about going into the unknown, something new, something scary, something different. I stand before you today having survived the unknown. I went off to SUNY Brockport and I found my third family. After 2 years, I graduated and felt the same sadness and happiness that I did when I left Orange Community College. I did not want to leave. And hence, the story of my life, for every academic institution that I left, and for every new one that I pursued, and for every position that I've held, and every new one I continue to pursue. Along my professional journey, I was required to read a book. The book was called Transitions, Making Sense of Life's Changes by William Bridges. Now, I know you would never do this and never did do this, but I didn't always read what I was required to read. And I didn't do because I had to prioritize my work schedule, my athletic schedule, and of course my class schedule. But fortunately, I read this one, and I'm glad I did. You see, according to Bridges, transition starts with an ending. To become something else, you have to stop being what you are now. To start doing things a new way, you have to end the way you are looking at them now. And to develop new attitude or outlook, you have to let go of the old. You can do this and still keep people in your lives and memories in your heart. We have a tendency to focus so much time and energy on things that are ending that we don't look at what might begin for us as a result of that ending. But as something ends, something begins. As you leave RCC, something else will begin for you. Cherish your time and your memories, and remember, you will always have that RCC family. You will always be our family. But at the same time, embrace and be excited about the next part of your professional journey. That professional journey does not have to be a unilateral path. It can be a wide horizon of endless possibilities. Don't be afraid to change your mind. Don't stop exploring or trying new things, even if you don't end up getting what you want. Think about it. For every sporting event, there are many participants, but only one winner. Do the other players who didn't win stop playing? No. For every job opening, there may be 25 to 50 applicants, but only one person gets the job. Do the others stop applying for positions? No. If you do not get what you go for, do not lose confidence. There may be a million reasons why you didn't get what you went for. Don't take it personally. More people don't than do. Continue to explore, continue to take risks. What's the downside, people may ask. If you do not get what you pursue, you've really lost nothing, since you still end up where you are. You still end up where you are, with a little bit more experience to boot. Stay passionate, be relentless, and be inquisitive. You may hold allegiance to your field of study, but also be inquisitive about what might be over the horizon. Don't get stuck. Continue to grow. Don't settle. Explore all options. Follow your passion and your dreams, but with an open mind to other opportunities that may present themselves throughout your journey. Don't get stuck because you don't get what you want, but be relentless in pursuing your next opportunity. I was an athletic director who became a vice president of academic affairs. I went for it. Remember, what ends opens the opportunity to a new beginning. I believe in being a role model, so I'm taking the advice that I've been giving to you for the last 5 minutes. As I look to retire from RCC, I am focusing on the next part of my life's journey. As it ends, something else will begin for me. I have wonderful memories and a wonderful professional family, of which all of you are part of and will continue to be a part of no matter what you do or where you go. I am very, very excited for you. You have the world at your fingertips. It's an exciting day. And again, congratulations. Families out there, you must be exhilarated on this proud day. And graduates, please always remember, family is family, and we, your RCC family, will always be here for you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome to the stage today's special performance, introducing Rockland Community College's very own step team, Divine Royalty.
was so fun. Let's give him another round of applause. Woo! And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Will the members of the graduating class please rise? Dr. Deere, I have the honor, the great honor of presenting to you the August 2022, the December 2022, and the May 2023 degree candidates, as well as the Workforce Innovation and Career Skills Academy candidates.
Thank you, Dr. Lynch. By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Rockland Community College, State University of New York, I hereby confer the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, and recognize the completion certificates of programs by the members of the classes of 2022 and 2023 that having completed the studies and satisfied the requirements for the degrees now awarded. You are accorded the honor and privilege attended thereof. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. I would ask Mr. Wortendijk to join me for the awarding of the diplomas.
A professional photographer will be taking pictures of the graduates as they receive their diplomas. These pictures will be made available to you all by email. We ask for your cooperation so that all members of the audience may see the graduates on the stage. Congratulations.
I'm going to announce the deans, and the deans will come up and will read the names of the students in their schools. So the deans are Fred Herbst, Arts, Education, Humanities, and Social Science, Dr. George Repick, Business and Professional Studies, Dr. Maureen Kronig, Nursing, Health, and Wellness, Dr. Melanie Reese, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and Dr. Jean Leandre, Workforce Innovation.
Dylan Salmon. Bree Hershkowitz. Michael Paul DeGrado. Marco Flores. Michael Basier. George Repick. Mia Rivera. Gabriella Krumak. Emily Badu. Edwin Hernandez Ventura. John Crouch. Anthony Rio. Amari McGregor. Hannah Olivia West. Cameron Stone. Jordan Bullock Watkins. Tymeek Heath. Louis Monzon Lemus. Sonia Florsham. Lilia Cruz. Mabel Seru-Ye. Kamala Perea. Anthony Viola. Destiny Mariah Morris. Cortland Hooker. Annabelle Garcia de Leon. Anthony Monrose James. Christopher Rates. Andrew Kansky. Stephen McDermott. Jeldens Seymour. Devin Reed. Rosario Daniela Pineda Ruiz. Jeremiah Blanchett. Alex Kolinix. Liliana Linares. Elizabeth Goldstein. Taylor Joseph. Laura Kowalska. Abby Wisniewski. Francesca Gabriel. Alexia Prince. Allison Sandavo. Kayla J. Soriano. PJ Coaster. Gabriela Samuels Hernandez. Kayla Shotkin. Carmelo Jeremiah Marquez Cristiano III. Rachel Schild. R.L. Schild. Shay Ferguson. Miguel Bueno. Carolina Cardenas. Darian Douglas. Devin Thompson. Jennifer Godinez. Amber Salmon. Rejus Des Pandey. Miriam Amir. Alexandre Gabriela Rojas Terez. Catherine Moldau. Kelsey Santil. Casey McEnroy. Anthony Fontana. Andrew Carloso. Maya Strickland. Erica Lynn Affronti.
George Repick School of Business and Professional Studies. Michelle Caviano. Kathleen Frias Sanchez. Rebecca Levine. Nadia Joseph. Guillermo Smith. Marcel Etienne. Jason Gonzalez. Garrett Cohen. Alexander Katavos. Kathleen Callanan. Catherine King. Claudia Vasquez de la Cruz. Sofia Suarez. Emma Mamazzo Comodore. Jorge Ernesto Medrano German. Jeremy Laurie. Aaron Almodovar. Jordan Tennant. Madeleine Jean Curbelo. Yera Mata Ramirez. Sean McKinney. Danielle Cayas. John Acevedo. Kenya Gomez. Belrive Mifensky Fevrier. Spencer Andre. Amber Francis. Joseph McGuire. Ivania Cordova. James Jean Baptiste. Christian Jodis. Kathleen Moran. Natalie Nova. Micah Ventry. William Martinez. Natalia Rose Jones. Kayla Ariana Lopez. Chesley Fontooth. Berlin Weg. Tamara Fritz Charles. Cindy Castro. Jean Juve. Marcus Hunter. Francisco Rodriguez Carmo. Angela Progni. Chris Lema. Maciel Soriano. Raymond Rodriguez. Sydney Koishi. Tyrese Stinford. Olivia Woods. Catherine Tavares Rodriguez. Yolni Navas. Yuhanda Contreras. Evelyn Anasienko. Leon Ruff. Zela Alvarez Bravo, Stephanie Christine Sanabria, Jezebel Broncano Santos, Charlie Abel Alvarez, Brian Ortones Jimenez, Yumi Yoshida, Yasmin Rivera, Lisa Bueno, Trevor Berkovich, Ferris Sama, Lisbeth Ruiz, Eva Bautista, Maya Latour, Emairani Escalona, Jaylee Gonzalez, Michael Weaver, Michael Weaver, David Gomez, Matthew Muller,
Devin Santiago, Amanda Carey, Alexandra Boyd, Julie Ann Finian, Ava Connolly, Christopher Perez, Emma Hutta, Monique Mueller, Shamika Richards, Sarah Murphy, Shoshana Ruff, Isaiah Lovell, China Marisi, Vanessa St. Louis, Jack Jonas, Jasmine Van Dunk, Jennifer Balboa, Yarlyn Christina Perez, Alicia Porciqua, Jimenez Alvarez Ercero, Christina Malinaza, Kenzie Foston, Gabrielle Falcon, Jocelyn Lemus, Gary L. Smith, Jr., Zawadi Waltrun, Tamidi Olumosomi, Julia Jed, Adelise Melendez, Susanna Milikovic, Joel Espina Garcia, Angelina Kelly, Alasia Grosset, Brenda Arenas Wilches, Guillermo Celino, Yesa Jimenez, Dylan James Quagliota. Cassandra Kinkle. Melina Garcia Rodriguez. Alexa Medina. Melvin Burnall. Daniela Laudo. Antonia Velez. Chile Milanio. Aliana Romina. Christine Cordova. Kenya Herrera. Jennifer Chabla. Elizabeth Cajus. Aaliyah Fernandez. John Slade. Justin Lee. Ebony Babb. Paula McCorkle. Michelle Buada. Sorel Santiago Seda. Willow Cox. Roma Clifford. Carolyn Brown. Marissa Van Dunk. Keklin Vela. Evelyn Palma. Lonnie Atwater. Emily Nunez. Reza Vasquez. Alexis Mendez. Suzanne Kopek. Tamar Jean Noel. Faith Fox. Angelica Novillo. Oscar Mata. Stephanie Estenford.
Catherine Nee New. Patricia Encinari Yal. Annalise Gonzalez. Diane Duncan. Shiki Kwan Guam. Jaden Romero. Teresia Thomas. Joanna Elizabeth Ramirez. Jacqueline Lynn Dumas. Angelina Deering. Katri Rose Christina Mascarello. Jessica Flores. Allison T. Moran. Frank Golilo. Ezekiel David. Anna Sanchez Balasanor. Jessica Garase. Ryan Mogg. Congratulations. Tyler Zool. Jessica Cooley. Shavella Adams. Daniel Jean-Baptiste. Cheyenne Berman. Rebecca Espinaza. Jennifer Encarnacion. Joshua Diagas. Gerson Joss and Lynn. Patricia Baidez Barreras. Amelia Bland. Juliana Hartman. Carlene Scully. Keverine Mason. Estefani Lopez. Sandra L. Pinckney. Charity Mensu. Doris Joy.
I'm going to now announce the graduates for the School for STEM. Dominic D'Amico. Chris Hermanowski. Salvatore Anthony Paparea. Megan Bruin. Ariana De Mayoiga. William Duvall. Hugo Sia. Okay. Vasily Lowenfessel. Henry Torres Archiga. Jason Isaac Chauvet. Mahamud Hamad. Christian Hasbrook. Robert Ruiz. Chastity Ruiz. Emma Sabat. Matthew Johnson. Cassandra Elena Powell. Abigail Urena. Brooke Ray Ortel. Gail Stern. Trent J. Spence. Suzette McDowell Brown. Kristen Warbrick. Melanie Rivera. Isabella Siniscali. Amanda Peluso. Alexis Meredith. Angelica Ronaldo. Mary Ann Jewell. Nikki Poley. Aylin Faye Quitos. Janira Perez Nunez. Eva Demers. Janae Furtado. Ooh, congratulations. Jenica Sannon. Geraldine Rivas. Stanley Isidore. Kamir Roden. Dominic Jean-Baptiste Ridor. LeVar Bowie. Matthew Zweiback. David Delacruz. Jonathan Solis Lopez. Tu Din. Harrison Thurman. Deborah Parker. Kieran Laham. Nina Rose Hazima. Khadijah Shields. Okay. Shashmita Bhaskar Latour. Chinwedo Ofunagol. Vanessa Joseph. Emanuela Eddie June. Nicholas Rebuffo. Ariel Jean-Francois. Nicholas Matter. Matthew Deos. Jessica Wendelowski. Gianna Ravella. Mia Karabek. Joshua Azunstad. Laura Dela Cruz. Emily Wagney Stem. Kira Burnside. Jamae Interiano Merlos. Stephen Aquino. Icar Orlando Persea Bano. Kevin Loha Bilko. Gareth Davis. Priscilla Panton. Abdil Elias. Evelyn Espinoza. Bianca Gloria Toussaint. Angélie Jolnist. Ashley Castillo. Sigourney Reed. Marco Antonio Caguana Pacheco. Edwin Jason Marquardt. Lucas Furman. Christian Diaz Rosales. Junie Eri Normil. Edward Andrade. Oh, Michelle Andrade. Yannick Pinnock. Kyle Torrell. Carlene Phillip. Tasia Vaughn. Yakov Yuvsitsky. Andrea Lopez. Shania Tremos. Kendra Fallon. Malky Schwartz. Eric Luis Lopez Enriquez. Ulysses Miguel Balbuena Figuero. Peter Vinoy. Sean Yartugena. Aaron Paul Amaraj. Abdul Khalid. Ahmad Amir. Abdul Altaf. Jocelyn Averiala. Jason Saka. Socrates Philippe Cadichon. David Dankwa. Hamad Assad. Olivia Latour. Emily A. Lima. Alondra Garcia. Dominica Bonet. Joanne Raymond. Madeline Lorquette. Edward Steubenvall. Isha Sarmad.
Dr. Jean Leandre, completion for workforce innovation. Angelina Abraham. Marie Leonard. Farajeen John. Rose Dennis. Sophina Morisi. Ella Barros. Elise Bargos. Patricia Salomon. Marcel Fox. Samantha Colazzo. Soraya Tiger. Lamore Herman. Karen Rodriguez. Morado Torres. Michelle Lima. Fergie Pendeswa. Dawn Jones. Nadine Kazimir. Duncan Noel. Luxin Gaiti. Edgar Cruz. David Roman. Jose Lopez. Mohammed Yusuf. Jamie George. Brittany Garcia. Carmen Tello. Delmi Duarte. Jacqueline Tommins. Nikki Harfides. Shanavia Nunez. Quanetta Ewart. Honey Jones. Rebecca White. Christella Telsey Hippolyte. Marveline Vargas. Sabrina Lewis. Anna Ramos Baez. Ann Vital. Daisy Lopez. Enxi Rosario. Melissa Sellers. Aaliyah Destin.
graduates please stand? Louder! 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 Okay, as a sign of the degrees that have been conferred upon you, move the tassel of your mortarboard from right to left. You are now official. Class of 2023, let me ask the audience to give the graduating class the recognition they so richly deserve.
And now, as we conclude, I want to pause and say thank you to the many people who made this event possible, starting with our co-chairs of commencement, Dr. Latoya Blunt and Susanna Santiago. Can you please applaud them? And the many volunteers. I also want to recognize our wonderful faculty. Can we thank them for everything they've done for you? Graduates, class of 2023, congratulations on your success. This day is called commencement because it is the beginning of the next step in your life. But as Dr. Deere said in her keynote address, no matter what you do or where you go next, remember that RCC will always be your college, your community college. We are yours, and we are always here to support you. Now, everyone, as our wonderful graduates exit, please remain at your seats as the students pass between lines formed by the faculty on both sides. This formation will enable the faculty to greet and congratulate our graduates. Family and friends, you may leave through other exits and meet the graduates at the top of the stadium near the main entrance where we will congratulate the class of 2023. Please do stand and remain in your seats for the recessional. Congratulations again.